After so many years of complete silence, CD Projekt Red came to E3 with a brand new trailer, and after that they started revealing tons of new information about their new video game Cyberpunk 2077. Here are 6 new things you need to know about it. Cyberpunk 2077 is a first-person RPG. If you're a fan of CD Projekt Red, you love the Witcher series. For one reason or another, everybody expected Cyberpunk 2077 to be some kind of a Witcher game. One of the most naturally accepted facts was that the game will be a third-person title. At E3, the developers dropped probably the biggest bomb about the game so far. It is going to be a fully fleshed out RPG, role-playing game that is, but from first-person perspective. The devs explained their decisions with the immersion level that can be achieved when first-person perspective is applied and used. You're better able to appreciate what is going on around you. Interaction with other characters around you feel better when you're seeing things from the eyes of the main character. The big lash from the community following this announcement so far has not given any results. I don't know personally if I like the decision or not. I have not yet seen any gameplay. The 45 minutes long video demo has not yet been made publicly available at this time of making this video. One thing you should be certain of is that the Polish company likes to pay attention to the smallest details, and they consider a first-person perspective to be the best choice. Well, I tend to believe them. Before I move on to the next topic, let me repeat one more time what I have heard the devs saying on absolutely every interview I have watched or listened. Cyberpunk 2077 is a true RPG with real meaningful choices and a deep personal main story that you will get to shape and develop with your own choices and actions. Despite its first-person perspective, it's not going to be a first-person shooter. Cyberpunk 2077 is not Cyberpunk 2020. The video game is built and based on the classic pen and paper role-playing game Cyberpunk 2020. CD Projekt Red have been working closely with the creator of the official rulebook, Mike Pondsmith. The story and all characters will have a very noir feeling and vibe to them. Everything is heavily inspired by the original board game. The video game setting is a dark, futuristic, alternative reality. Night City, the city you will play in, will not represent our future in 2077. It's more like the 1990s version of the future. The authentic dark and depressing atmosphere, a city on the brink of a total chaos, where more people live under the poverty line and the crime levels are through the roof. Night City is located in California, and it will have 6 distinctively different, in many aspects, districts. When it comes to exploration abilities, the verticality is going to be a huge factor. You will not just be able to explore the flat map and roaming the streets at all time. Something the devs called mega buildings will allow you to explore certain huge indoor areas in vertical line where you will meet authentic life, encounter various NPCs and mission givers. Experience earning and combat options. While it's still unknown how exactly the leveling and progression will happen in the game, CD Projekt Red explained a few interesting things about the experience earning mechanics. There will be 2 types of XP. The first is standard, earned through main missions and progression. The second one is what the devs called street cred. This is your secondary XP level, and it will be earned by completing side missions. Those will be present in abundance throughout the whole game. Your street cred will be different than your main level, and based on it, you will gain access to things like traders and fixers. Fixers are the names of those characters that will give you side missions in Night City. They are your connection with the client, the brokers of the mercenary life, if you will. As for combat, you will be able to play with a full melee build, if you wish to, or choose a ranged weapon and build. How you play is entirely up to you. The ranged weapons are generally split into 3 categories. The power weapons are similar to the guns you know from today's age. Tech weapons focus more on penetrating through walls, shields, objects, and NPCs. Smart weapons are the most advanced and innovative ones. They will be able to find and follow a target across the game. Both the female and male V are fully voiced. The developers have decided to give a name to the main character. What is typical for most RPGs is that you get to name your character whatever you like. The downside is that all other NPCs you encounter will be calling you with a nickname or a title that you've earned. This isn't exactly very nice and personal experience, you would have to agree. Your character in Cyberpunk 2077 is called V. Yep, that's a little mysterious, but it's just V. You can create a male or a female version when you start the game, and you stick to your choice throughout the playthrough. V will be fully voiced in both versions to achieve maximum immersion. Yeah, immersion seems to be the ruling term here, have you noticed? You may be playing a video game with a fictional character in a fictional futuristic universe, but the developers want to make you live and experience what V is doing and feeling. There will be night and day cycle, atmospheric effects, and more. Not much to say here, but yes, CD Projekt Red confirmed that the full day and night cycle will be present in the game. Not only that, but random and various atmospheric effects and weather effects will also make your time spent in Night City even more interesting. If you remember, the weather changes did have certain effects on Geralt's performance in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, so I wouldn't be surprised if something similar appears in Night City as well and Cyberpunk. There was a hidden message from CD Projekt Red in the E3 trailer. It has been a long time of silence since the first teaser trailer. CD Projekt Red blew everybody away with the new trailer they brought to E3 2018. Let me tell you what you might have missed from the trailer. The devs got a secret message hidden inside. It was actually in the very end when the logo appears and disappears, to be more exact. The content of the full message are available in the link in the video description, but the main topic was an apology for the long silence. The developers want you to know that all those long years they've been working hard on building the game, and they are now ready to start talking and revealing bits and pieces slowly but steadily. While Cyberpunk 2077 is still far away from a release date, at least the level of communication from CD Projekt Red with us, the community, is going to increase significantly. Stay tuned and don't miss any updates on the upcoming game from the Polish company by subscribing to my YouTube channel and of course following every bit of news and updates on VULKK.com. Thank you guys, see you next time. Thank you for watching, I hope you have enjoyed the video.